Can I share my screen?
Yeah, good.
Can you see, sir?
Yeah, beautiful.
Good evening, all. My name is Rushabh Bedbutta from Chandwad, and here is my my team, Lisha Jain, Mahima Kasliwal, and Sahil Dangi, and we are presenting you the BTruckers. So now I introduce my company. Let's as we know that as you know that India is the growing country in infrastructure, and as well as a commercial vehicle. If infrastructure is going, if and the effect on the effect on the commercial vehicle. So fulfilling that needs, fulfilling that demand, the commercial vehicle market also grow. Now problem is arrive in the market sector. The commercial vehicle grow, but they can't meet the demand of drivers requirement. We are focusing on the drivers get the require regular job and safety of the job to growing with the growing of technology and demand. So now I came to my vision. My vision is to make the revolution in logistic industry and help them to create the organized sector to for driver community to the commercial driver. So now my objectives. So my company objective is to act as a bridge between fleets and driver to improve their safeties and increase logistic efficiency and promote the more collaborative approach to different stakeholders in logistics and logistic providers and government. Further PPT explained by Lisha.
Thank you, Rushabh. As we know, you can see the images, like services are very in demand in India, as according to the people need, services are provided to them. So these services will go to the flats to provide to the people, and the flats will assign the driver to take the services to the particular people, like whoever is needed. So let's take an example, like a farmer want to send his apple from Kashmir to Kanyakumari. So he will go near the flat, and the flat will assign this task to a particular driver, and he will start his journey from Kashmir to Kanyakumari. But the problem arises here is like there are very less availability of truck drivers, and also the flats don't have any platform to contact with the drivers. If the driver will start his journey from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, there will be only one driver, and this will very difficult for him to travel such a long distance. So this can lead to the fatigue, and this can meet some accidents. Like many truck accidents are happening nowadays. So we are building such a system, like we are building a platform for this, where the illiterate people like truck drivers, where there is unemployment, they will meet the employment through this app, and they will be contacting the flat will be contacting with the drivers also. Also, we will be providing a shifting change, like from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, they have to travel many states. So it will be very hard for the driver. So we will be giving a shifting change, like in Haryana, the Haryana driver will be drive, and at the end of the Haryana and starting of the Punjab, the next driver will be assigned to it, like through the application only. And also we will be giving a tracking system, like where is the truck, the owner can see, like where has been the his product, or where the truck is going. And also if emergency services needed, like some accidents happening, so we can provide our services to them. Next slide, please. why our idea is best, like there is no such a platform for commercial vehicles nowadays in India. Like there are many illiterate drivers, like they are sitting home, they don't have any job, like they don't have any contact with the fleets. So we are building such an application. Through this they can the fleets can contact with the drivers and and drivers can get the job. The next slide will be explained by the Mahima.
So the marketing of a company is there are many ways for marketing, such as social media, email marketing, content marketing, or by making and holding on in toll nakas, and also share a success and for illiterate people share a success story so that they can engage with the so that we can engage with the target audience on a social media. Further slide. Next slide. And the cost of our project is software cost is 1,50,000 INR. Marketing cost is 1 lakh, and other cost is 50. So the total cost of our product is 3 lakh. Now further we'll explain by side.
Hello everyone. So Mahima has said, the total cost of our application will be about 3 lakhs. So we will like to invest 50,000, and the remaining will taking debt from the Mudra Bank as a loan. Next slide, please. So we will be how will be our income? So we will we are service provider. So we will charge the truck drivers and the fleets for using our platform, and we will tie up with the insurance company like LIC, HDFC. So they will be giving us the commission, and in future we will like to do advertisement of other companies or other insurance companies. Next slide. Thank you everyone. This was our team ideas, and
Thank you,
thank you
sir,
everyone for listeners.
for listening us.
Then stop screen sharing and let the jury
Yes,
take
sir.
over.
Yes.
Yeah, so team Rishabh. Okay. Pradeep sir, can I have one question, please?
Of course, you are the jury, so go ahead. You and madam.
Yes, sir.
Team
First
Rishabh,
priority.
I have 2 questions for you.
Yes, sir.
3 questions, in fact. The first one is the prototype of this app ready with you, or it is
No,
in
sir.
the idea stage?
It's on idea stage, sir.
It is on the idea stage. You said that
Yes, yes.
app is you are creating for the drivers, across India, that is from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, right? Which
Yes, sir.
language you are intend to have for this app? Is it English?
Sir, is it English or and Hindi? The both
Yeah, so
are
for your
native.
information, in India, you have to give a thought that in India, there are, multiple language, and the language changes across each state, right? And those drivers who are
Yes,
illiterate,
sir.
as per your presentation, may not able to understand if the language of app is different.
Okay.
Okay, so there is a risk factor.
So,
If you are developing it probably in English, then maybe few state drivers will understand. So you need to give you need to do this de-risking while developing. And the other question is, last question is, do you have any means you are targeting only truck drivers, or the transport companies, the courier companies, because normally they have a bunch of drivers hired. So because if you're targeting only drivers, then how you are planning to reach to all those thousands or millions of drivers across the country?
Sir, let's take an example. Let's take a National Highway 3. I'm living at a Nashik, so take an example. I'm covering the same 75 kilometer area in Nashik radius area. So I will go to the every fleets and service centers. They have driver numbers and information. They can I can came board on I can I can give
Take them on. Okay.
take them on my platform, and I will pay they will pay charge to me. So that's one of the, I think it's how it's work.
Okay. Okay. So you need to give a more wide scope to this app. This is what is my suggestion.
Okay.
Overall, good team presentation, and
Thank you.
please keep on having such ideas. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Dr. Dakshita, madam.
Thank you very much. Indeed, I think the gap identified is very convincing, in fact. But as our
Thank you, ma'am.
fellow jury informed us, this is a SaaS model. You are working on the software as a service model. So, and particularly, like you are developing a connecting point through technology with the drivers, as well as maybe the organization. So, particularly you need to, I think, as Nitin sir mentioned, the clarity of matrix in terms of, like who is going to be your user. Are you targeting the, like companies who has to transport their product?
I am.
So are you able to hear this? So
My target is. Yes.
All right. So, it would be very convincing, because this is a very attractive business model. And we can see that, like Zara or multiple, maybe a fashion industry or food industry or automotive industry, they require logistic transportation to reach to their customer in a very short lead time. And in fact, like even HP Computer or Compaq, they have revolutionized their, service time providing through the logistics. So your matrix, how are you going, who is your specifically, targeting your audience in your software as a service model? So if it is a driver or company, so where the revenue gross, revenue per month might be more enhancing, like that clarity of your business, particularly that revenue aspect is what we are, quite keen to understand, because this is the stage you are moving in, like you have a very clear understanding of the market gap. Now, usability
Yes.
of your service and those, like particularly the revenue streams and the matrix that, how are you going to subscription basis or annual, like contract with the companies. So that clarity would be very attractive before moving down to the cost analysis and financial, like financial details. So
Okay.
so that's what we are quite, like interested to hear next time, probably. I think please don't leave this idea, because, particularly Nepal being a landlocked country, our whole transportation is based on the logistic, all the import, export, and, particularly goods prices, all depends on the logistic cost. So quite attractive idea. So please do work on this. Thank you. Over to you.
Just one question. The jury has asked such beautiful questions that I have only one question to you and your team, Rishabh.
After dialing, allow.
Sir.
Huh?
Who is?
I have only
Hello?
one question.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible. Just listen to my question.
Yes.
This idea,
Yes.
was it there already, or after our webinar series started, this has concretized? What has happened?
What, sir?
This idea of the truck drivers app, which you are now putting forward, was that already with you, or did it come into the front after this enterprise education webinar started?
after the webinar started.
Okay. So that is, well, I'm just looking at it that it's the output of our effort of Itahari and Nepal people. And now you got a good linkage to Dr. Dakshata.
Sir,
Yeah.
I would like to answer the question the jury member asked. Our target audience will be both the fleets as well as the truck drivers.
Okay.
Like the fleets also don't have the truck drivers contact list, and so truck drivers don't have the opportunity to get the job. So we will be targeting both them.
That's right. That's why I asked. Thank you.
Anuprash,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.